have it recorded now. All right, excellent. So, chemical reactions. I'm going to start with magnesium and HCl. So here's my magnesium. So we can see it is a silver strip. It's a solid. And the problem with magnesium is it reacts with oxygen and forms magnesium oxide on the outside. That's a protective layer. So I'm just going to sand that away so that I get a shiny piece. That's pretty shiny. So, hold that up. Shiny silver piece. All right. So I'm going to cut a little piece of this off. Shiny silver solid. Just cut a little strip off. I'll throw it in my test tube. And so there we go. Silver. Okay. Now I'm going to be adding in some HCl. The HCl I have is actually quite a bit more concentrated, about 30 times more concentrated than the procedure calls for. So I'll have to be careful with it. But you can see it is a clear, colorless liquid. There's no solids floating around in it. And I'll add this in. I just need to put a little bit in here to get this to react. And we're going to be looking for signs of a reaction. So I'll just add a few drops. And we're looking for signs of a reaction. And if I get my blueness out of the way, we might be able to see. And, oh man, reaction actually happened too fast for us. So we saw a bunch of bubbles. You probably heard the bubbles. And you'll actually notice I completely dissolved the magnesium. It went away. So if I cut off just a little tiny strip more, I'll get it to react a little more here. Maybe we can see it better. Maybe if I had something white, it would be easier to see. So I'll add this in here. So that reaction is producing hydrogen gas. Magnesium completely dissolves. So it's magnesium chloride. All right, so not too bad. The next reaction we're interested in is lead nitrate, lead 2 nitrate. I'll put a little bit in so we can describe it. Counting a bunch of drops. Don't really care. So, to describe this clear, colorless liquid, I see a few bubbles on the side, but it's colorless liquid. All right, now let's see if I can do this in such a way that you can see what's going on as I do it. This is one of those instantaneous reactions. And let's see if I can get this maybe just a little bit closer. Maybe a lot closer, I don't know. Close enough. Behind it. So it's clear colors. I'm going to add a few drops of, so this was on my lead nitrate, it's clear colors. I'm going to add a few drops of my potassium iodide, which you can also see is a clear colorless liquid. It's just in a container. So, and you can see as soon as it made contact, it produced a yellow solid. I'll add one more drop just for the effect. Instantaneously, bright yellow. I'm careful. You can see this bright yellow solid form. Okay. All right. That one's pretty cool. Let's do another one. Oh, let's see if I can click this. One. There we go. Now we might be able to see here. I've got a little bit of sodium hydroxide. So again, clear colorless. I'll add it in here. We want to be careful with the sodium hydroxide. Hydroxide ion attacks the optic nerve. I'm going to be adding in a blue clear solution. So as I add this in, notice it's a faint blue. It reacts. Hopefully you can see this formed a blue solid, and it's actually a gel sitting up top. So as I mix this, we'll actually see it stuck to the side. Oop, focus. Focus camera. And so actually you can see it places where it's stuck to the side up here. So it formed a blue solid. Alright, so this was our copper sulfate plus sodium hydroxide.